Oh yeah. Oh, how has the sick voice? And we have exited host mode. I have a puppy next to me. Oh, have to say it's interesting day so far. All right. Looks like we should be mostly live at this point. Oh, just making our way back into the atmosphere, aiming for the base. And what we're going to do today is we're going to lift the barge, I think. At least we're going to try to. I want to see if everything is if it's done using the 500,000 ice that I left down there for it. So much. Just like straight up fuel system, you know. Oh, hopefully when we get down there we should be only a couple of minutes from sunrise. We're gonna try and time this so that, you know. Hey Sharky, how you doing, buddy? Oh, so I do apologize if I sound a little off today. I am still not feeling very well. This has turned into a full-on cold at this point. So I am on the cold and flu stuff. I sound bad? Alright. So I'm hoping to be able to get the barge into orbit today. That's basically my big objective for today. And hopefully we'll be able to do it on camera. Oh. We'll see though. Oh, I should have brought platinum back with me. Oh well. It's fine. Demon, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Oh, you know what? We'll go ahead and turn on our atmospherics. So when we get down around 10,000 or so, the atmospherics will actually be able to do something. Can't complain too much. Wishing I didn't have a cold, but otherwise not too bad. Thanks, Sharky. I appreciate that. Hey, you know, there is actually a section of our community that absolutely loves when I get a cold. Because the voice drops so much. Because I can do a deep, you know, I actually have a bass voice. But when I get the cold, it forces me down an octave every time, so. Oh. Alright, so we're going to level out, see if we can start pushing ourselves over this way a little bit. Level her off. Alright. This is why I don't have Deadly Reentry turned on, is because I don't ever make things streamlined enough to not burn up on entry, so. Alright, how are we doing for fuel? We're okay for fuel. We're okay for power. Everything looks good. Alright. Alright, so atmospheric thrusters should be starting to come online here. Panda white sounds good, you know. Berry panda sounds good too, though. You know, it's like, does it have to be one or the other? Can we find a way to merge them together, like berry panda white or panda berry? I don't know. All right. Where are we at? We're at 5,000. Atmospherics should be... Yeah, see. Atmospherics are starting to kick in. That dropped us down to normal movement rate, 100 meters per second. Of course, at this point, ions are not really doing anything for us, so we're going to go ahead and kill those because those are a huge power drain. We're at 3,000 meters. We are descending and decelerating, but we are not decelerating fast enough, which is why we have hydrogen. Alright. And we should be able to go ahead and turn off hydrogen at that point. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we are back under control flight. Mostly. Oh, so this shuttle has actually been working out for me really, really well. I'm really liking it. Once I get up to about, I don't know, like 8,000 or so meters, basically I take it up as high as I can on atmospherics, turn on the hydrogen, accelerate upwards a little bit, basically maintaining just the single hydrogen thruster for lift. And then when I get up to about like the 12 to 15K mark, I roll her over so that we use the aft thrusters as well. And gets us out into orbit with, you know, a little bit of ice left over, so. Haldemer Freeman. Nice. Alright, so we want to do emergency braking, which is what the hydrogen thrusters are for. Brings us back under control again. We can kill those again. Alright. Now, one of the reasons why I want to try and get the barge up into orbit is, one, it'll basically double my production capability up there. And two, we have a crap ton of materials on it. And what we'll do is I'll show you what we've been working on here. Because we made a few changes. So we did do some stuff on, basically we built the new assembly that you see here on the barge in yesterday's live stream over on YouTube side. And then tomorrow on the live stream, if we were able to get this thing into orbit today, tomorrow's live stream for the YouTube side will probably be setting up the docking area for it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing connected down here. I should probably change the name of the stream too, huh? And should be a little further over. Bring the nose up a little bit. And that should be about where it needs to be. Okay. Alright, so that gets us there at least. Let me change the name of this. Oh. Let's update that stream there a little bit. Yeah, that is one way to make friends with the planet. Alright, so for those who weren't with us yesterday, we're using the maintenance blocks mod. We have a couple of mergeless over here. Yeah, so these two are mergeless blocks. So this one is basically tied to this grid. This one is tied to this grid. So when we separate that merge block down there, the seal between the two of these will separate. And then that allows us to detach and reattach other things as we need to. Now, I don't have an assembly up on the in the asteroid yet for this. So what I'm thinking is that if we can get all this to work, let's turn the light on so you can actually see a little bit. If we can actually get this thing into orbit, what we will do is we'll take it over to the asteroid, we'll land it over there, I think I have some spaces where we should be able to... Ow. Oh, right. That was interesting. But I should have some spaces where we'll be able to land this thing up there. So we'll see. Now, I did go ahead and expand out the landing pad area here. Let me show you what's going on down here. So all the ice that I was talking about earlier, yeah, guess where it came from? Oh, alright. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves patched up here. Oh. So this should be interesting. Let's go ahead and get our health back here. Because I do too many stupid things to not have my health as high as possible at all times. And then for those who will be joining us on Friday, here on Twitch, we at 5 p.m. U.S. Pacific time, we'll be doing a live stream. I'm expecting to do the day 7 of 7 Days to Die, and that will be in the Undead Legacy mod. You know, barring, you know, me dying from this cold, so we'll see how that works out. All right. So we got that set up, but you see how we have all this material and everything? I don't want to leave that on the planet, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna say go in here. Oh, control panel. We want these. Alright, so these are still filling. So what we're going to do is we're going to set all of our barge-based tanks to stockpile. And what that's going to do is that is going to empty all of the hydrogen out of our base. Once these are full, which it should now be all of them, yes, we're going to turn these tanks off. Alright. Alright, check our fuel levels here really quick. Reactors, refinery counts. Do I not have a fuel system set up? Really? Interesting. Alright, up to the bridge. This is the quick way to check. Quick being relative, obviously. Okay, our hydrogen is at 100%, right? Oh, actually, we can do everything from here anyway. Alright, so we want control panel. We want our O2s. We're going to tell you not to use conveyor system. We don't want you to use conveyor system. We're going to grab ice. Okay, we have no ice left in the system. That's fine. We're gonna grab some ice and move it over into the ship as well. All right, so cargo. All of our actually need to start shutting stuff down on our base. All right, so those are on the locals. Alright, so these we're going to turn... Okay, so these things are no longer using conveyor system. Alright. That's good. Alright, so all of this stuff, we're going to have to move basically all of this stuff over to the ship. Why are you still pulling? Refinery 6 should not be polling. Really? Oh, it's because Tim. Alright, Tim. Guess what? Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Okay, so I don't care if Tim's pulling stuff. That's fine. Okay, as long as Tim is pulling stuff, that's all that matters. That's... Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our assemblers. Turn that off. We don't want Tim basically pulling this stuff from us. And again, as long as the stuff on the barge running, I don't care. The stuff in the base, we can't have running. All right, so... So I turn the conveyors off. Now we are going to do cargo here. We're going to say everything in the assemblers. All that's going to come out. Oh, nope. Wrong one. Alright. Tim's going to grab stuff out of there anyway. I don't care. We're basically just pulling all of the materials out of everything, because this is all coming with us up into orbit. Tim's not banned. It's fine. Alright. So we want to make sure that we have basically all of our materials. So we're going to leave... Actually, I'm going to pull... No, we'll leave it there. That's fine. Orbital shuttle can keep stuff, because in theory, orbital shuttle's coming with us. In theory, at least. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we've got pretty much everything that we really need at this point. For you, we are going to turn off the dampeners. Now, because I am not feeling well, I am going to take a save before we take off into orbit. That way, if I was, you know, I made a bad decision because I am not feeling well. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab a couple of tons of ice here. Yeah, I basically sat down last night and mined for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours just to get some materials together. I do need to grab some silver too. I think we're out of silver. So. Nice, Demon. It's glad to hear you've been having a great day in space today. Oh. So yes, I do apologize for the folks that are joining us. I do sound sick. You know, it's like I missed Monday's stream. I wasn't missing 2 streams this week. At least not two on the same platform, at least, right? I may skip the depending on how I feel tomorrow, I may skip YouTube's live stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let everybody know as early as I can. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna grab a little bit more ice, because I like having extra ice. Always a good thing. Especially given how much of it we're going to burn through here. I am actually very scared as to just how much ice we are going to be using. Alright. And I think I'm going to grab an oxygen tank as well, or an oxygen bottle, I should say. Alright. And the reason I'm not doing the branch save yet is because I don't want to have to mine all the ice again. I just want to mine it once. Oh, so we did add a new mod. I took the hover engine mod off, and I replaced it with the armor gate mod, so we'll have the larger hangars, airtight hangar doors, that have the smooth surface on them. Because we're gonna need that for the base up on the asteroid, and like I said, we should hopefully be able to get there today. It's only about 15 minutes or so of flight time, maybe a little bit more with the barge. I'm not sure. I haven't taken the barge up yet, so. Alright, so we should be pretty good for ice then. Alright, and there's our access area. Hey, look at that, just in time for sunrise. Okay. So, I'm gonna grab bottles. Give me oxygen bottle, please. Thank you. Throw that in there. Alright. So I think that is most of what we need. There's gold. I got about 2k silver. Silver's like the only thing I haven't found in orbit yet, which is one of the reasons why I want to take the shuttle with us. So that way when we, once we get into orbit, we'll actually have a way to get back to come pick up the silver if we need it. Alright, so let's go fill up our systems really quick. Oh, and then we're going to do something really stupid and try and take this thing into orbit. But the boom will look cooler at night. This is very true. The boom does look cooler at night. Okay, so we want to turn off pretty much everything at once. So we're going to go ahead and get our atmospheric thrusters running. We're going to turn off the connector, turn off the landing gear, and off we go. Almost appropriate music. Alright, and then when we start slowing down to the point where we stop gaining altitude. Okay, so that's about where we're going to stop gaining altitude. We're at about 1500, 200. Come on, you can do it. No? Okay. So we're going to turn those off. We need to open up this. We want H2. We want our tanks, actually. Stockpile off. I'm on. There we go. That was almost bad. Did I back up? No, I didn't back up, but that's okay. It's fine. Basically what we're doing is we're trying to... The tense music, right? I know, right? So we should be okay. Looks like we'll be okay. We're at 95% hydrogen. You can see the moon in the distance. And those markers are where we're heading. So once we get up a little bit higher in out of the atmosphere, we're gonna start doing a control burn over that way. Actually, since we're heading this way anyway, let's go ahead and turn ourselves around so we're mostly pointing in the right direction. Hey, Wartal, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. So for the YouTube videos for today, there's actually 3 videos coming out today. They're the behind-the-scenes catch-up videos, because I had a bunch of people that were asking what was going on in between, and I thought the videos were being uploaded, but I had a string of videos that were kicked back. And so the videos that have been kicked back that were in between the live streams for both Twitch and YouTube, those are what are being uploaded today. So sorry for the confusion. I thought I explained that better in the tweets, but I keep forgetting not everybody actually looks at Twitter. So yeah, the first one was I think we were just building the base, the initial base. The one later, the next one that'll come out in about a half hour or so. I think it comes out at noon today. That one will be the transition between the old base and the barge, and then the third video will be actually the building of the barge. Because we did do a lot of the barge work, like the foundation stuff, on camera. And so what we're going to do here, I guess we can actually turn off the atmospheric thrusters at this point. They are not doing anything for us. But yeah, the actual, like, laying down the keel for the barge, we did with Sharky in multiplayer last week. So... yeah, I'll get the playlist updated later today once all 3 videos are out. YouTube is silly about not letting me, preload them into the into the appropriate playlist in the appropriate order. Yeah, the wheeled miner build was a lot of fun. I had a couple of people asking me about that one. Alright, so we are going fast enough that we shouldn't have to worry too much about everything else. Alright. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, so we're gonna start moving that way a little bit. Hopefully. I might even need to get out and put large hydrogen on the back of this thing. Ah, all right. There we go. And then later this, I don't know if it'll be this week or early next week. I'm thinking probably Friday morning. We'll do, like Friday, we'll do another one of these catch-up days where all of the things that have been going on in between the videos will get published. Hey, how's it going, Fire? How long? Yeah, no joke. Really long time no see. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. And yeah, no, we're everybody on my side's happy and healthy, so well, mostly healthy. I'm a little sick, but you know, it's the time of year for it. Oh. So yeah, we just have this very large barge that we built a lot of hydrogen tanks for and put some thrusters on it, basically to try and get it out of orbit. So alright. So the only thing we really need to be careful of is our altitude. We want to make sure our altitude is not dropping too much. Alright. So we've gone ahead and turned on the dampeners so that we can bring this thing back under control a little bit. Thanks, Demon. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, honestly. Alright, so let's start getting closer to the base. Once we get a little closer to the base, it'll be easier to kind of just give it little love taps. And I'm sorry to hear it, Solaris. Hopefully the partner is okay now. Looks like we might be dropping a little bit there. Okay. Alright, so let's level her off, bring her up a little bit. How much ice do we have left? Okay, we are almost completely out of ice. That's fine. Because once we get up here, because right now the thrusters are able to maintain altitude. That's all I'm really worried about. We don't need a whole lot more for this. Awesome, glad they're feeling better. Alright. Very nice. Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing a bunch more vids starting next week. This weekend, I'm going to hopefully take most of the weekend off to try and recover from this, whatever the hell this cold is. But starting next week, we're going to have Space Engineers. We should be back to Empyrean, where we'll be continuing 7 Days to Die. So, thank you, yeah. I'm happy that I actually was able to finish my degree on at the end of last year. Like, I actually finished all of my degree stuff and got my application for, what is it, graduation, application for graduation. Like on December 23rd. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to submit it until the week between Christmas and New Year's, so I am officially class of 2018 instead of 2017. But yeah, I finished my business degree, so. Alright. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I did warn everybody I'm a little under the weather, so if you hear me sniffling, I apologize. But yeah, thanks, Solaris. I appreciate it. So basically, like I said, all I'm really worried about doing is getting this beast over here to the asteroid and docking it. Now, there is ice based on, because we are still technically in a gravity well. If you look at the top of the asteroid where that first projection is up there, There's actually ice up there. And then there's a huge amount of ice inside the asteroid. Which is why we ended up building our base over here, but... So we are going to try and land this thing here. For a ship that was never actually intended to be in orbit, well, when it was originally built, it wasn't intended to be in orbit. It's doing pretty well, I think. And we got our little shuttle back there, so we'll be able to actually get around. Alright, so what we need to do is there should be... If you notice that big indent on the right side of the asteroid, that's basically where we'll need to eventually get this thing. But I'm not pressing my luck on that right now. Like I said, I'll be happy just getting this thing to the asteroid, locked down on landing gear so that we don't lose her. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring the nose down just a bit. Alright. Yeah, the first version wasn't intended to move either, I know. I mean, come on, it's Space Engineers. If you're not doing something crazy, why are you playing the game? Really? I mean, come on. So let's strap a bunch of hydrogen thrusters to it and see what happens, you know? Oh. Alright. But, you know, this does prove, there is an old saying about the amount of thrust for ships. If you put enough thrusters on a brick, it becomes aerodynamic. It will fly. Alright. We're getting there. We're almost there. You know, I'm kind of tempted to almost convert this thing into a station. And just leave it here in orbit. That would actually be kind of cool. First game of Demon Pong? Nice. Alright, so we're inside of 1 kilometer for the asteroid. Hopefully, this will work. So yeah, at some point they're gonna fix that, I hope. Alright. Come on, you can do it. I'm trying not to do an overburn, because I don't want to accelerate to the point where I can't stop before I slam the ground, so... Alright. Almost there. I have to say, we at least one, yeah. Excuse me. Like I said, I do apologize for folks. I am a little sick, so. Okay, so you see that big hole in the asteroid? That's where we're eventually going to go. I might actually be able to get this in there, but I don't really have a place to land it yet. So. Actually, I'm trying to keep this build as vanilla as possible. We only have like 8 or 9 mods in this build, so, and a good portion of them are actually scripts right now. We're running the easy inventory mod. We have Tim, which is loaded as a script, obviously. Oh, maintenance tunnels. I just put in the heavy armored gates. Azimuth overclocked ore detector. We have the screen gunk gone mod. Basically, it takes all the when you're in first person, it takes the windscreen crap out of your image. But yeah, tomorrow, actually Friday. Well, you know what? I'll try and do it over the next like 2 days to make it a little less confusing. We'll do some more of the catch-up videos. But what we'll end up with is by Friday you'll actually get to see the base that we're about to land in, the building process for most of that. So, all right. So, is that lower entrance going to be big enough? Maybe. There we go. And like I said, I'm more worried just about getting this thing in here and land it, more so than getting her in her final spot, because her final spot is not done yet. Her final spot's actually going to be like right in here. You see where that Halimer 1 marker is? So around in this area here where there's a little bit of a drop in there is where we're going to end up placing her eventually. Yeah, we're at the edge of the gravity well. I'm at 39,000, so for the Earth-like planet now, the gravity extends out to, I want to say 42K. The last 0.05 is annoying. Make sure we're actually clear here. Like a glove. Look at that. All right. Now we want to be careful here. Excuse me. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her in just a little bit further. Let's move her down a little bit. And right about here, we're going to leave her on a holding pattern for a little while. Right? Everything's good. No movement. Mostly. They need an auto level, auto rotate thing. All right, close enough for government work. And we are going to there we go. I'm gonna need to grab some steel plates really quick. as well, but I want to grab as much of this stuff and have it come back so that with the base, we have 3 or 4 bobs on base right now, so. You know what? The hell with it. Let's go grab some plates really quick. Where are they at? That should be enough. Oh. There it is. Okay. Sorry for the ridiculously dark screen. We are playing with one of the skybox mods. Basically, it tweaks all of the light levels. Alright. And then from here, we're just going to start doing this. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to get us a mostly straight line where we can start doing this. But you all know how I am with straight lines and Space Engineers. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully that's a bit closer than we were. Huh? The hell? Am I in... What the hell am I doing in Space Master mode? Alright, let's delete those then. No cheating. I don't know why I'm in Space Master mode though. That was weird. Alright, let's try that again without the Space Master. There we go. That's unusual. I don't think I've ever had that one happen before. Well, that's the thing is I don't know why I would have been in Space Master mode. I don't ever use the damn thing. Trying to think, was I doing something? Oh, I know why. Alright. No. That was my mistake. I know why it was. I was doing something off camera. And, I didn't think it carried over between saves. But alright. Because I was testing something. There's a mod I want to use and I had to test something. And I thought I was in a different save, but maybe I was in this save. Shouldn't have been, though. I'm here. Alright. So, you are over here. Oh well. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this really quick. Come on. I really hate the new... Oh, come on, debris. They really need to change the way the debris works. It's like, don't let debris block stuff. Alright. Okay, so if you're close enough to start welding... You should be... Alright. Come on, debris, out of the way. And go a couple of more here. Alright, so let's turn this on. Orbital shuttle's 115 out. So we should be getting kind of close to it. I hope. Let's start mining some of this out too, just may as well. Awesome. That's pretty much where I want it to be, actually. So that worked out fairly well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this. As soon as the debris gets out of the way, thank you. Now the rest of the debris catches up. Alright. All this just to build something that we can have our ship attached to here. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Oh, where is our closest landing gear? It's going to be back here, up there. So, yeah, one more forward, I think. And then we're going to bring this out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go 12. Really need more lights on this thing. Alright. Okay, see how close that gets us? Because we're really trying not to rip things off the ship. That would be bad. Alright. This may not. Let's see here. Alright, so we're gonna get her as close as we can. Yeah, Bob has been getting some updates. So Bob is doing a lot more than he used to. So you definitely want to be aware of that if you are using the build and repair tool. Some of what Bob has been doing has been drastically changed. Alright, I think that's about as close as we're going to be able to get her. 81, okay. We've still got plenty of fuel. I'm not too worried about it. So, how close are we? We're going to have to... Let's... Actually, pretty damn close. And we will eventually come back and fix all of this up. Oh, look at that. Just needs to go up just a touch. Look at that. How is that? Alright. And that should be good. No, basically they've been expanding what Bob's allowed to do. And it's been causing some problems for some people. Only because of the fact that, you know, some of us don't want Bob to do as much as he does, so we turn off a bunch of features. But by doing it, like they've reduced. It used to be Bob had an area of effect from center of 125, and they downgraded it for the large Bob down to 75, I think it is now. There we go. Okay, so ship is down. We are locked in, and we are welding up. So that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to put in at some point. I'm going to put in a system to basically lock onto these merge blocks on either side. That will allow us to hold the entire ship there. And then we can unlock the inner merge block on this side. and basically have, because what I'm going to do is have a merge block on a piston. It comes out, merges to the system. We uncouple the lock here, and it pulls the whole thing off. But that's going to be a future project. That is not something... Yeah, I know. I need to grind that thing down. I still haven't. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our shuttle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a little tour of the new base. Alright, so let's go ahead and get those turned on. We'll get those turned on. Did you steal all my... Oh, you stole all my hydrogen. You son of a... Did you steal all my hydrogen? I bet you stole all my hydrogen, didn't you? You punk. Alright, so stockpile. And there we go. The barge stole all my hydrogen. I had to go steal it back. Why am I... What? What's going... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Son of a bitch. See? Head colds. Why am I not... There we go. Okay. I need to put more more ions on this thing. Alright. Almost crashed it. Okay, so let me show you what we got going on here. We're going to be putting some doors on this thing. On this base. Go ahead and drop her down this way. And we'll just slide forward a little bit. So when I was talking about special projects, this is the side project thing that I was working on. I wanted to show it to you before we did too much more with it, because you're gonna, like I said, you are going to see a good portion of the building of this place by Friday. So if you're not already following me over on YouTube, you want to do that so that you'll be able to see exactly what we did to build this place. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and dock this thing in. Hopefully not break anything on the way down. And that is the right docking coupler, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Turn off all our thrusters. So I would call it Moon Base 1, but you know, we don't have, it's not on the moon, so. Alright, so we have a couple of hangar bays here. We have what will eventually be our, well, that's kind of our construction bay right now. And I'm going to be moving the things that I have over there over here. And this will be our basically our work bay. We have started putting in what will eventually be the control center. We're going to put windows in here. And we'll have this set up with, like, the back wall will have all of our displays and everything on it so that we know what we've got, all of our inventory stuff. And then we have, you know, what is currently our work bay, which will eventually be our larger ship bay. And while we are here today, I'm going to strip the atmospheric thrusters off this. I'm going to strip the mining drills off of this, and we're going to replace them with the tiered mining drills. We actually have them parts to make the tier 3 mining. Asteroid base 1, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, so we're going to be stripping a lot of stuff off here. Now the base is completely pressurized. Let's go ahead and run you in here really quick. There you go. There we go. Oh. What do you mean low atmosphere? Interesting. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't leave the door open long enough. Okay, so yes, we do. The whole thing is pressurized. Need to change that so we have a vent out here too. So this is kind of our secondary control area. This is basically going to be where habitation's at once we're done. Come in through here. We have our med bay. We have a couple of cryopods set up. You know, what the statuses of them are. Hydrogen tanks are only at 30%. That's fine. But yeah, so the whole thing is pressurized. Now you come over this way. We're going to put our helmet on here for this one. So you have a small airlock area. I don't have any of the airlocks actually set up for cycling yet. They basically just they just keep spitting air out as they need to. Now this is a, I guess you called it like a, I don't know, a double blind airlock. You come down here, and then there is a second airlock here. So we'll go ahead and close that really quick. This takes you down into the undersection of the base. You can see our hydrogen tanks are turned off over there. Take you around over here. So the hangars are actually set up so that they can be pressurized. We haven't pressurized them yet, but we have some conduit coming out through here, which takes you into the connector that the shuttle is currently docked in. Behind this wall, there's more tunneling, or more conveyors, I should say. This is that conveyor that goes through the lower stair hallway area and brings you supplies up into the base itself. Down here, we have 4 large cargo containers now. Those just finished today, actually. All of our assemblers and refineries. So we have 8 refineries, I believe, up here, and 6 or 7 assemblers. I don't remember. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we basically have a full production suite up here. And then we have areas for future expansion marked off over here. This is actually our power generator as well. So we have 2 large reactors. We've got a bunch of oxygen generators up here. These were the first refinery and assembler that we put in. And then air vent over here, obviously. So this is the asteroid base that I've been working on. See, when I tell you I'm working on something special. Alright, so it's not finished yet, obviously. We did go ahead and cap off. Hey, Wartall, welcome back. Yeah, I've been a little busy. We did go ahead and cap off this entire area up here. So it does go wall to wall, all the way around. I need to get a bob over here so that we can actually build this area up. But yeah, so it worked surprisingly well. And what we're going to do is once this is done, once we have all of this built in, there's actually going to be a layer of heavy armor over top of this. And the heavy armor block will overlap this by 1 on either side. Because, let me check to see which one is it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay. So that's the long wall. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do this really quick, actually. We want the 5x1. Should be that one. And this is why I had to get this mod installed today. It's been bugging me. I haven't had these things in here yet. There we go. Alright, let's see what parts we're missing. I know we're going to be missing some things. So, steel plates, motors, and tubes. Okay, that's easy. Now, I don't have Tim installed on the base. So, we are going to be doing a bit of running around back and forth here. So... how many plates do we have? Do we have any? No. Okay. How much iron do we have? That's a better question. 143k. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and crank out like 10 or 15k of these. Yeah. And I want 500 of those. How many motors do we have? Do we have any motors left? No, we're out of motors. Okay. And we're going to crank out 1,000 of those. That should be enough. The problem that we're going to run into is that I am eventually going to have to tie in the landing area where the barge is so that I can get the resources off of her. For now, though, I'm going to go grab the silver, because I'm trying to get some more reactor components built. And I haven't found any silver in orbit yet. Let's grab that. Grab that. Give me that back. Alright. So for you, let's turn off you. We're going to cancel those out. Go ahead and grab those. Alright. Now I need those for the, let's see, that's the runway, so it's going to be over. I need those for the tier 3 or tier 4, whatever they are, drills, for the tier drills. Alright. And the reason we're out of a lot of parts is because that ship that you see over in the other atmospheric that's over in the other, oh, you know what, other bay is, basically took all my extra parts. You know, let's just go ahead and drop you all in there. Did you actually finish all my reactor components? Inventory. Looks like you might have actually already finished them all. Okay. Yeah, dude, I love the armor gate mod. So once everything is done, we'll actually be able to pressurize pretty much the entire base. Now, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do anything up on this level, or if I'm just going to leave it so that there's all this stuff going on and we'll just close this off. But I thought about maybe putting like office spaces or something up here. So let me know what you all think about that. Alright. And then once those are done, there will be, basically where you see these inset over here, there will be gates to close these off as well, so that the bays will be completely self-contained. Alright, so we're going to go there, we're going to grab this. Alright. So thruster comes out, thruster comes out, you're coming out, you're coming out, so basically I'm going to replace all of these thrusters, or at least, oh crap, no, come here, come here. Give me the damn paint. Thank you. Sheesh. I was going to say, basically I'm going to pull all these things out and replace them with ion. Alright, so you can come out of there. You can come out of there. Alright. Paint everything, yes. Paint all the things. Alright. So what we're going to do, let's take that out of there for right now. So the tier 4 drills, these are the reason why I built those Xeno cores or whatever the hell they're called. Holy crap. Okay, so those require a completely different network. I wonder if we get rid of you. Because this is supposed to have a ridiculously large area. Let's rotate. Come on. Just need steel plates. Give me the plates. All of the plates. All of the plates. Alright, how much iron do we have left? We should have enough. Excuse me. Are you done with those yet? No, of course not. That'd be entirely too easy if they were, right? Give me the plates. All of the plates. I don't remember how many plates I needed, but that's okay. We're gonna grab everything that we can. Come on. I don't know. I'm hoping 100 plates will be enough. It shouldn't be that many, but... Ow. Let's not walk into the thruster. Alright. How many interior plates do I have? I got one. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this stuff off here. We're going to grab our conveyor blocks. We want you to be like so. I have no plates left. I need more plates. More plates! Alright. So, for the folks who have been wandering in, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and a terrific week. We're doing a little bit of renovation on our stuff today. Alright. Do I have any steel plates left? I have 10 steel plates left. And you, we're going to grab. Gives me more plates. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Now this is a vehicle that we're setting up specifically just for use in space. So we're only going to be using ion thrusters for it. So we want you to be there. There. Flip that up like so. And basically we're doing what we had before, for more or less. Sure, we'll go there with it. Okay, so we have forward, reverse, up, down. Now we just need the laterals. Excuse me. And for these, we don't need a whole lot. Just need them. There we go. I mean, I could even get away with putting a couple, like... Oh, I need more plates. I need 3 more plates. Give me 3 more plates. Ow. Perfect. We ended up with a couple extra. Even better. Ah. Hey, no worries, Solaris. Glad you're just hanging out with us today. It's always nice having the some of the old crew back together. Excuse me. Alright, so I think that is most of it. Alright. So the only thing we really need at this point then is a little bit of uranium. So we're going to drop 200 over there, 229. And grab 40 of that from you. Oh. I know, I sound like I'm dying over here, don't I? Alright, let's grab reactor. Why are you... Alright, where's my little jumpstart reactor at? There it is. Why are you not letting me pipe anything into it? Really? Okay, so why are you not actually connected? Fine, we'll do it that way then. See if I care. I'm gonna have to rebuild that back section then. Alright. Alright, so let's make sure our inertial dampeners are on. They are. Thrusters, everything looks like it's working. Okay. And so we cut her loose. Might have to add another gyro to it. Alright. I think we're going to add another gyro. I'm on. There we go. Not old, just look old. No worries. Response to the old crew, huh? Yeah. Alright, let's see how she handles. Wait a second. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Come on, I hate the new camera. Can we get the old camera back, please? Oh, see, that is too far forward. That is gonna bug the hell out of me otherwise. Come here, you. Alright. Yeah, no, that would have irritated me to no end. Alright. Okay. Symmetry has been maintained or achieved or something. I'm not sure what. Yeah, Bob may have. He may not have welded it in. I'll have to take a look. Because it was from a schematic I did for an atmospheric miner. I need to clear that. We want that to go weapons and tools. You're going to be the tier 4. Alright, so let's see how big of a hole tier 4 makes. So this is actually mining, not excavating. Off a single drill. Now, the part that I used for that is those 10 little Xeno cube things, or Xenospheres, require a ridiculous amount of material. So that's the balancing factor on these. Can I get my camera back? Oh, I really dislike this new camera. But I'm really liking this drill. So the tier 4s, yes, overpowered. They are actually fair, somewhat balanced because of the cost to make them. But yeah, they apparently. Holy crap! I've got 500,000 ore in here. All right. I think I found a new favorite drill. Holy. Let's get this out of the way. We're gonna move the shuttle. Might have been. It might have been the accidental painting. Oh, it's okay. I've had to repair worse. Alright, so let's go ahead and get... Ugh. I really don't like this new camera. Can we get... I really want my old camera back. Alright. So now that we have everything set up, let's go ahead and get you back over here. Now, eventually, I am going to have a connector over here for this thing. But for now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit. Dude. Ugh. New camera sucks balls. Story at 11. Alright. I have to say, this is that camera is probably the worst change Keen has ever made. And that's saying something. Alright. Yeah, no, I love the Earthbreaker drill, but like I said, whoa, hello, hello, hello. What the hell was that? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Alrighty then. Come here, you. I hate the new camera. Excuse me. Oh. Alright, so let's take a look now that we have this thing back in somewhat of a condition. So we lost the front connector. We lost some armor. Looks like that was all we really lost. Yeah, we just lost some armor in the LCD screen, so not too bad. That could have been much worse. I want my old camera back. Alright. You know what? Let's just dock this thing. Son of a... Can I please have a camera that works? Is that really too much to ask for, Keen? Oh man, let's just get it out of the way for now. I'm just gonna get that out of there. All I'm trying to do is get this damn thing over here, over on the connector. That's all I want. Yeah, I didn't damage it, that was the thing. So I know I popped the block on it, but it shouldn't have. It didn't look like it damaged the rotor. The rotor should have been fixed. All right. Ow. I can see I'm going to need to turn down the strength of the coupler. Alright. Alright, so what we're going to do, you know what, let's go ahead and just take care of this little issue right now, shall we? Alright, so you get over there. Out of there. Okay. Oh. Do. Alright, so we're gonna grab some plates. Excuse me. Hey, look at that. So we're gonna grab some plates. We're gonna go over here, and we want that to... So that's going there. So the reactor should be weird. Alright. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get this set up in here, shall we? We're gonna go... I want you to be one more block out. So, if we're gonna do that, let's go... like this. Actually, it would be better to do it there, probably. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 landing gear on this thing. And just, you know, a little bit more stylish that way. Yeah, we'll go there. It's fine. I'm out of steel plates again. More steel plates. That should be enough. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be functional. Okay, so we're gonna go one more there. Excuse me. No landing gear on pistons. I only do that for crane builds. All right, so that should get us. All right, I really don't like this new camera. Okay, I'll stop complaining about the new camera eventually. There we go. Okay. That way we're not wasting fuel any more than we need to. But it is fun. Yes, it is. I've done some builds like that where I have pistons on them where it'll lift everything up. So I can turn the thrusters on without burning the terrain. But I don't really use them all that often. All right. How are you doing on... Oh, I'll do that. Thank you. Alright. You still have an oxygen generator? You do have an oxygen generator. Okay. Let's look at O2. There's a bunch of ice. Let's move the ice over here. Alright. Okay, so we're in orbit. We're waiting for things to finish building. Once those are finished, I was really wanting those to be done by now. What are you waiting for? You're still waiting on tubes and plates. Tubes and plates. How many tubes do you guys use? Wow, you use 70 each? Okay, I need to make like 1,000 of those then. Let's make some more tubes. Let's go ahead and make it like 1,000 of them. We got plenty of iron now. Oh, so once we have everything done, I'm going to take that little mining craft, and we're basically going to mine out a crap ton more iron and ice. We're just going to basically cut all of this out, get those tanks completely filled, get enough plates and things made that we'll be able to work on the base a little bit. And I'm thinking that today's Wednesday, so tomorrow's live stream over on YouTube, I'm thinking that we will do a bit of work on the base here. So if you want to see some more base building, be sure to follow us over on the YouTube side. But I'm going to call this one for today. I am rather tired and still trying to get over this cold. I want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you're hitting those follows. Let me know if you see anything that you enjoy or didn't enjoy. Before we take off, though, let us see if anybody else is doing anything on Twitch today. Alright, so who else is doing anything? Is anyone doing anything with space engineers? Probably not. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go take a look at Scratch and Tickles. I've never seen this person before, so let's go share the love a little bit. So we are going to go pay this person if I can get everything working here. There we go. We're going to Scratch and Tickles. Give him a good old-fashioned panda pounce. But on that note, I am out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Hope you have a terrific week. And we will see you back here next time for, well, probably Space Engineers, but who knows. It'll be something fun and exciting. Take care, everybody. Have a fantastic week.